This week, students attended a seminar on how to build a creative career, and we go over what you need to know about Hathaway Scholarship increases. Hello, welcome back to WyoWire, bringing you the latest on campus and statewide news. We hope you had a great spring break. I'm Dylan Pierce.
And I'm Carolina Boelter.
From punk rock to purpose, the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation here at the University of Wyoming campus is giving students new ways to think about impact and is now inspiring something bigger. This month, they hosted Miguel Chen, who shared how creativity and unconventional ideas like teenage bottle rockets can evolve into something meaningful.
My father was in the math department for a long time. He was head of the math department for a while, and my mom was a professor here, and obviously I graduated from here, so it's always nice to come back.
It doesn't mean you have necessarily mean you have $1 million idea. It can be a small business, it can be a big business, it can be anything. And so that's sort of my goal with what I'm trying to do. I'm also like the staff representative, counselor, whatever the word is, for the entrepreneurship club. And I do most of the programming for both CEI and Impact 307, which is our incubator that's out on the far end of campus. We are doing like one a month, like sort of like September, October, November, and then February, May, March, April, because otherwise you're getting into like finals and people not being around and that sort of stuff. I just do all of the things that people that we want to bring people in for and show them. And when we'll have sort of lunch and learns for businesses that are already started, and then this part is sort of for the community and for students and that sort of thing.
By connecting students with stories like Chen, the program encourages them to think bigger, proving that even the most unexpected beginnings can lead to real impact. I'm Cannon Cook with WyoWire. Back to you, Dylan.
If you're receiving the Hathaway Scholarship to help pay for your tuition, you'll be receiving a lot more help this upcoming fall semester. This state-funded scholarship, meant to encourage Wyoming high school students to stay in the state for their higher education, just got increased by over 70% on every level. Meaning if you're receiving the highest level of Hathaway at $1,680, you will get $2,360 per semester come the fall. This increase was championed by ASU Dub, working with state legislators from its initial proposal to its passage this past budget session. And now to Carolina for next week's weather.
We're starting off next week on a warm note, with highs near 70 degrees on Monday, which is a nice break from the cold. As we move on to Tuesday and Wednesday, things cool down a bit into the mid to upper 50s, and we'll start to see more clouds. There's also a slight chance for some morning showers at midweek, so you might want to keep a coat or umbrella handy. Overnight lows will stay chilly in the low 30s, so mornings will still feel cold. Toward the end of the week and into the weekend, temperatures stay steady in the upper 50s to low 60s, with a mild mix of sun and clouds. Overall, it's a mild week with a little bit of everything. And that's your weekly outlook. Have a great week and enjoy the warmer weather. Now let's move on to more sports with Morgan Moore.
How are we doing, Pokes fans? And I hope y'all had a great spring break. WyoWire is back, and most importantly, more sports with Morgan Moore is back and here to stay. It is that time of the year where everyone is filling out their brackets for March Madness, but let's check in with our Wyoming Cowboys, who are invited to the NIT, or National Invitation Tournament. The Cowboys played number 3 Wichita State Shockers and unfortunately came up short in the second half and lost 70-74. They played a great and worked so hard this season. Great job to our Cowboys, and thank you, Coach Sundance, for a great season. That's a wrap for UW's 2025-26 basketball. So let's shift gears to Cowboy football, who had their first practice earlier this week. Let's hear what Coach Savell said from the post-practice press conference.
Now, here's the thing that I love about Tyler Hughes, okay? What time is it right now? It's like, is it 6? It's 5:53 or 5:48, whatever. So I can tell you this, by 6:30 or 6:45, he's probably back upstairs watching everything from practice today. And that's first and foremost what you really like to see. I thought that the ball comes out of his hand really good. He's got such a good movement presence to him, and then when he tucks the ball down, I mean, this guy can roll, you know. I've done certain things to try to help that as well and do those types of things there. We have a very good culture in this program. We have a very good culture in this. That's why we've been able to retain players. It's also been why we've been able to retain coaches. Everybody in this building is committed to writing where we need to get to.
Well, you heard him, and it's going to be an exciting season for the Cowboys. And stick around for more updates with WyoWire Sports.
And that's a wrap.
Be sure to give this post a like and give us a follow. That way you can stay up to date on all things WyoWire.
Yeah, because next week we'll be back with even more news. And remember,
Go
Pokes!
Pokes.